So my name is Horst Reinhard Bayer. I am a mathematical physicist. I studied in Cologne and in Hamburg. In Hamburg I made my PhD. And the advisor, one of the advisors in this PhD was a student of Heisenberg, who got the Nobel Prize for the creation of quantum mechanics. So you're very welcome to take part in this MOOC to study the history of mathematics, and you're going to learn that mathematics is an organic, it's like a tree. It grows from the ground and it becomes larger and larger and more prosperous.
Could you please talk about the genetic method? Who designed it? Where? When? Why genetic?
The genetic method was designed by Otto Toeplitz in Germany around the year 1926. And it uses the history of mathematics to get students interested into learning mathematics. And why genetic? Because it's about the genesis of mathematical problems. Mathematical problems didn't fall from heaven, they have a history, they have a genesis.
How can help the genetic method to teach and learn mathematics?
The key idea of the genetic method is to get students interested through the history of mathematics, describing, as said, the genesis of those problems and experiences that you can capture the attention of the students in this way very well.
In Germany's education system, how use the teachers the genetic method?
So the teachers, every teacher in Germany has to have a course in the history of mathematics, precisely for this purpose, to use the genetic method in class. You see, say, if you look into German textbooks, you find the genetic method everywhere in the beginning of chapters describing the history of the genesis of the problems.
Learn mathematics help to improve self-esteem? How it works? Could you please explain us?
First of all, with this course you're going to learn that also the mathematicians struggled with mathematical problems. It was a struggle, it wasn't easy. And so you shouldn't be disappointed if you cannot solve a mathematical problem. A lot of mathematicians couldn't. Some succeeded in the end. The next thing is, if you have to be you have to have self-confidence, so you should trust in yourself. You can solve the problems. Everyone can learn mathematics. Mathematics is actually not difficult. So when you solve your first problem totally alone without any help, after that you know you can do it. So always remember this moment. You can do it. And when you cannot solve another problem, go back to this moment and say, yeah, I can do it. So in this way you build up self-esteem, and it's very important for the personality of a person, some self-esteem. And I'm going to explain a little about the contents of the MOOC. And these are one of the most ancient examples of mathematics books, and from Babylonia. So a copy of tablets from Babylonia. So the left one is a geometric tablet. You see some drawings on it. And the right one is a letter written by a king. And so the contents of the course, the course starts from mathematics in Babylonia and ancient Egypt, and it goes until Gauss and is around the 1800s. So, I mean, Gauss was a German mathematician, a very famous one, and probably one of the greatest that ever lived. And he created differential geometry. So we go up to there. But the ancient mathematics is interesting as well. So if you study the mathematics on the tablets or on the papyruses, the Egyptian papyruses, is getting very exciting. It's very interesting. So those tablets and papyruses contained mathematical textbooks with problems. So the first step is translating those problems into common language, which is already not easy, but very interesting, because it tells you how these ancient people thought, how they tick. And then you see the solutions. So those tablets don't contain any proofs, it's just problems and answers. And so then you have to decode, I mean, how did this person that wrote the tablet think? And that's very, very exciting, and because they thought a little differently from us today. So I hope you, so in the end, you are going to learn, I'm pretty sure, also some mathematics, not only the history of mathematics. And I think that's a very exciting thing, to combine both the history of mathematics and learning a little mathematics.